Hey everybody, it's Erin. Today I'm going to do about a 10-minute beam workout with you all. All you're going to need is a couple of stuffed animals and then your floor beam. If you haven't made a floor beam in your house yet, please pause the video now, go back to our YouTube channel, and find our video where we show you how to make a floor beam with masking tape on the ground. Now, go ahead and pause again, grab a couple of stuffed animals, and then meet me back here. First, we're going to start by doing our beam complex. A beam complex is just a fancy way to say we're going to warm up on the beam and get comfortable moving on the beam. So what we're going to do to start, we're going to stand on our yellow line, we're going to put our hands out to the side, and we're just going to walk forward on our beam. Now, if this is a little bit too easy for you, you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, go ahead, let's pop those toes up to releve, which is a fancy word for tippy toes, and let's walk down that beam. Good, then we're going to go ahead, hands up, pivot, down, and then we're going to walk in tippy toes all the way back down again, or flat-footed, arms up, hands down, and walk forward again. Great, now this time we get to the end of the beam, we're going to stop and pause. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and we're going to walk backwards. We're going to put our hands out to the side, we're going to stay flat-footed, or if you want a little bit more of that challenge, go ahead and pop up to releve. And again, our goal is just to stay on our beam the whole way down. And then we're going to put our hands up, pivot, great. And then again, walk backwards, either flat-footed or on releve. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pivot again, and we're going to go through that one more time. So hands up, down, and let's walk backwards. And again, it's okay if we fall off the beam or we don't stay on the line. The whole point here is to challenge our balance and continue to work on it. So again, pivot, arms out, and let's walk backwards. Now, when we get to the end of the beam, we're going to walk sideways. We're going to go ahead, why don't we give our arms a little break, we're going to put our hands on our hips, we're going to face one direction, and we're going to walk backwards. Now the most important thing when you're walking sideways to remember to begin with, is you want to take the ball of your foot right here, and make sure the ball of your foot is on your beam. Now, if you can, pop up your toes to releve and walk sideways. If that's too hard, just go ahead and keep them down, but keep the ball of your foot on that line, because that's how we want to be, is ideally with the ball of our foot on the beam, eventually when we get up to releve. Walk sideways. Great, we're going to do that again. Now remember, when walking sideways, you don't pivot, because we want to lead with both feet. So on the way down, I'm leading with my right foot. On the way back, I'm leading with my left foot. So when we walk sideways, we don't do a pivot at all. Great. Next, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some bunny hops. We're going to go ahead, we're going to take one of those stuffed animals we have, we're going to hold on to it, put it up over our head, and we're going to go ahead and do some bunny hops all the way down. And when we're doing our bunny hops, we don't want our feet next to each other like this, because the feet's a little bit smaller than how our feet are wide. Ideally, you want your favorite foot a little bit in front of your other foot. And the best way I think about it is, you know how your foot's got that little arch in it? You want your other foot kind of snugged up into it. So it's almost like it's making a little home for your other foot to fit. We're going to put our hands up here, and then let's bunny hop all the way down. Great. When you get to the end of the beam, you can either do a pivot turn, or if you want to try something fun, let's keep our hands up and do a jump, half turn. And why not, right? We're on the floor beam. It's not like we're going to fall and hurt ourselves. So let's go ahead and keep our hands up and bunny hop all the way back down. Awesome, and then jump, half turn. And let's go ahead and try that again. And try those bunny hops. If you want to, you can try to make them a little longer as well. So if you want to do that, keep your stuffed animal up here, and maybe try to do a little bit longer of a jump to challenge yourself. Great, pivot. And then let's go back, put your favorite foot in front. And again, either bunny hop or work on those long stretch jumps again. Awesome. Next, we're going to do some kicks and working on some balance with our stuffed animals. So, we're going to take our stuffed animal, and we're going to do some kicks. Now, if this is a little too hard, I'm going to show you first an easier way to do it. We've got two options. You can just stand, take a step, and then toss your animal in your other hand. Or, take a step, throw your animal up, catch it, take another step. Throw it up, catch it, take another step. Now, if you want to do a different challenge, you can go ahead and do a kick when you throw your animal. So you're gonna go ahead and do a kick with your straight leg, throw your animal, catch it. Kick your other leg, throw your animal, catch it. Do another kick, throw your animal, catch it. Great, and we're gonna do that all the way down. We're gonna do a couple of rows of these, so I'm gonna do it each of the 3 ways you can, but you guys pick your favorite way and do it as long as I do. Whoops, and it's okay to wobble and fall. That's what being's all about. And this is also a great hand-eye coordination that we're getting in as well. So we're including balance on this, and we're also including some hand-eye coordination. Whoops. Come on, hands. Awesome. Now that we're done with that, we're going to work on some squatting activities. So you're going to take your 3 stuffed animals. You're going to line it down your beam like this. You're going to come back to the beginning, and we're going to go ahead and work on some squats. So we're going to put our hands up to the side like this. We're going to walk, and we're just going to squat down, pick up our animal, stand back up. We're going to walk down, pick up our animal, stand back up. Walk down, pick up our animal, stand back up. All right, let's do that again. Put your animals down, and we're going to go back the other way, doing that all over again. So again, stand at the end of your beam, pick up those animals. Hopefully we're not taking them to the vet. And pick up your animal again. Perfect. Now we're going to do that again, but we're going to go backwards. So again, just dot your animals along your beam, come back to the end, and now we're going to go backwards. So we're going to walk backwards, squat, grab that animal, backwards, grab that animal, awesome, grab that animal. And let's do that one more time going backwards. So go ahead and dot the line, the beam, come back, and you're going to walk backwards, squat, oopsie, I almost stepped on my animal, and then go ahead and pick that up. Awesome. Now for our next one, we only need 2 of our animals. So we're going to go ahead and take 2 of our animals. We're going to put up one about a third of the way down the beam, the other one another third of the way down the beam. Then what we're going to do is we're going to work on some leaps. So again, we've got a couple different options where we work on our leaps. If you're a beginner or in our preschool program, you may just want to work on some simple balance transfer. So how you do that, you just put one foot in front, arms out to the side, and just step over and try to hold that back leg up when you step. So all you're really doing is stepping and working on transferring your weight from one foot to the other foot. Now, if you're a little bit more advanced and want to start to include a little bit more in that, you're going to step and you're going to do more of a hop over. And again, try to hold that back leg up in an arabesque. You're going to go step and hop, holding that back leg up in an arabesque. Now, if you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, you can do leaps or even combine your leaps. So you can go leap, step, leap, all the way down. Now let's take a couple minutes to go ahead and practice this. I'm going to go through each of the 3 ways how we can do it again. You pick your favorite one and do it while I do all 3. Leaps, we're going to work on some levers. Again, this one's going to be a couple different options of how you can do it depending upon what level we're at. So I'm going to walk through the 3 different levels and then we're going to take some time to practice each one. So the first one you can do is you can simply walk up to your animal, bend down, touch it, big step over, bend down, touch your animal, big step over, okay? If you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge, you can go ahead and put 1 foot forward, and just go down, touch your animal, and while you do so, lift that back leg. Again, just bend over, touch that animal, lift that back leg. Now, if you're ready to work on a full-on lever, we're going to put those hands up to our ears, super glue them, right, so those shoulders don't leave our ears, and we're going to go ahead and lever down, and watch as my back foot goes up at the same time as my hands go down. And we're going to go all the way down, almost like I have a piece of string attached to it, and then I'm going to come back up. You're going to go back to your next animal, arms go up, don't let those shoulders leave your ears, don't let them leave, lift that leg, and come back down. Now, pick which way is your favorite. Let's take a couple minutes to practice, and I'll go through each of those 3 ways again. Thank you, everybody. That was our beam workout for today. Feel free to take some time, rewatch this again, or take some of your favorite activities, and keep doing them for another couple minutes. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.